It would be really helpful if I would remember to turn on the audio for me in the game. Both of those would be extremely helpful. I was saying they somehow broke my start screen, but they didn't break the break screens, which arguably should function under almost exactly the same thing. I don't know. They're broken, so no intro screen today. Where am I in this filthy, disgusting tube? No, Bunta. You stay out of here. No.
Welcome aboard.
No sleep, only tubes. The fact that I can make a power cell terminal, but I can't make half of this other stuff is obnoxious. Bunta, I'm gonna need your help with this. The squid's just out there doing squid things. I don't know what to tell you on that. And me, I'm ruining the environment today. That is my goal. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm upset. Or something, I don't know. But I'm ruining the environment today. That's the goal. Oh. Well, I just found a way to phase myself through the wall.
Warning. Power offline. Warning.
That is not at all what I wanted to
offline.
do. Wait. There we go.
Power connected. All systems online.
Let's see. Where's my tube? Ah! I'm getting sucked away.
Seek fresh water intake.
Oh! I just thought about that. We can use the thingamabobbles. Bunta, we can do the thing. The stuff, we can use the thing that Lobster wanted us to use. I'm gonna die out here. Why is it so dark, so loud, and so horrifying? Stop. Get me out of here.
Welcome aboard.
Look at that glorious tube. That glorious, horrifying death tube. God, I hate that. This is genuinely terrifying. You're just going through life, walking through your base, and it's nothing but a long corridor. Going around for eternity. Nowhere to go, nothing else to see, just death and infinite space that just goes on forever. Inevitably, this is going out into the void. However, I want to be able to reach the surface, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up building like a tube, and I want to see if I can make that tube go above the water line. Because if I can make that tube go above the water line, I want to be just like barely above the water and kind of like glass floor it so I can see under the water and regret all of my decisions by doing that. That's what upsets me about it. The hard creatures within. Tube. That needs to stop, like, right now. I can do that. Well. Does it have to be around it? Oh. Okay. So I need 9 silver. And then we can have a disgusting amount of free power by having turbines everywhere, floating in the sky, as turbines are wont to do. Where's the silver mine? It's like down here somewhere, right? Titanium. I'm pretty sure there's a... Yeah, right here. There's a silver mine. I'm honestly sorry to hear that. I always hate when I was trying to like record stuff. Back when I had more time to record things and then something would just go horribly, horribly wrong. It's never fun. So I feel you on that. I genuinely feel you on that one. Where? There you are. Come here, food. This place is horrid. It's disgusting. All right, that's more than enough silver. I forgot I had a dash until we started hunting that one fish. There's just a bunch of 12s floating in the ocean, exactly what I expected out of nature. Yo, some capper. Oh, those are more in the thing than I thought they were. This is fine. Is that connected? In any manner, is that connected to the base? I couldn't find any quartz. So I'm hoping, yeah, we're far enough out. I need 1 quartz. 1 singular glorious quartz, and then I can finish that particular part. Oh. And progress will be made. Potentially. That's lead. That's also lead. Where's the quartz hiding? There's some quartz. Whoa! Weeby, you can't be doing that to me. Come on, I'm tired. How you doing, man? If you guys wanted to, by the way, you could jump in on this one. We've got a huge base you could just like fiddle with at the spawn area. If you just wanted to mess around. Oh my god, Jungle. Oh, actually, holy crap. Ah. I can't. Oh god, that hurts. I think I fucked up my wrist worse than I thought I did. Oh, I can't put weight on it. That's actually not good. I have to figure that out. You got set free from work early. Oh crap, you're right. Weeby, I forgot it was Friday. Oh no. I completely blanked on it was Friday. Hold on, Weeby. Wait. Put the I'm yawning. You keep me on point then. So it starts at 8. It's 5. That only gives us like 2 hours. I have to be off in 2 hours. Make sure I don't forget, okay? Make absolutely sure I don't forget. We've got 2 hours to do as much tube-related tube things as possible. We gotta get going here. It lasts 2 hours. I want to be there from the beginning. I need to be there right from the beginning to wreak havoc. To stand around with my top hat. We don't do that here, Bunta.
Welcome aboard.
Why are these not connected? Do I have to have some interior facility that requires power connected to the thing? Ah! I just thought you guys would like that. There was no reason for it. What if I put this on the base? Of energy a second. But why is it not juicing? I'm gonna lose my temper right now.
Welcome aboard.
What if I put a fabricator over here? No, this is just eating more and more power. Ow, 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 ow. 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 I genuinely fucked my wrist up. That is... Oh, that hurts so bad. What the hell did I do? You know, I'll leave that there. That's fine. I guess we need some form of, like, power plant thing in here to connect this to power.
Seek fresh water intake.
Tell this. Bunta, I can't do the push-ups! I need you all to make notes. I literally can't right now. Please, no more subs. My wrist is fucked. I need to make a note. I've got to make a note real fast. Bunta, you're scaring me. That singular bit scares me. I need to make this food and water real fast. Alright, I'm good. I think. You know what? Can we build up? Is building up a possibility? Like tube-wise, can I tube my way into the sky? I can't tube my way into the sky. That means, sadly, we're going to have to connect a room to this tube. And the only reason we need the room is because the room will be connected to the tube in a manner akin to tube connections, because it will allow us to... This is infuriating. Connect.
Warning. Power offline.
I don't care.
Warning. Power offline.
Why will you not connect? Can I not?
Warning. Power offline.
I understand that! Stop!
Power connected. All systems online.
There we go.
30 seconds.
Oh no, I'm going to suffocate or drown.
Welcome aboard.
You can't spawn boar. That's not how this works. That's an illegal move. There we go. Now we can build this, put a bioreactor in here, and then it will connect all that power juice. Because that's the only thing that's stopping me from connecting all this power juice to the power. You know what? I'm gonna leave that just because I can. Because I can. So, I don't know if this room is quite big enough. We'll make this room slightly longer. And now we can pretend it's also a tube. Does that help? Does that help with the plan? The tube plan? Let's see. Now, the biggest problem is we need 2 titanium ingots and 2 copper ingots. Which I'm pretty sure I need to go to the other base to get. This infuriates and amuses me at the same time. But to get out. I've had enough of you. Enough of you and your shenanigans. You're supposed to be helping with the tube. We had an agreement. I don't have space for the thing I'm trying to do. That's not gonna work. Bunta, you don't realize how far away that is and how you can't build vertical tubes, as far as I'm aware. As far as I am aware, we cannot build vertical tubes. Not being able to build vertical tubes means that ain't happening. At least not yet. Hey, Jordan. It's gonna beat me shortly. There it is.
Welcome aboard.
All right, change recipe. I need 2 of these. I need 1 more titanium from somewhere. Oh, titanium, where are you? I'm going down into this hellish pit. It spooketh me. At least I know there's not anything too dangerous down here, you know? In this particular area. It was Capper we needed, right? We need some Capper. Before I get Capper, I need to clear my inventory of all garbage. Hey, look at that worm. The filthy, ow!
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain. There, that's 2 of those. I don't care where anything goes anymore. I have completely given up on making things go to specific good spots. The entire titanium outpost, I've probably taken half of it to start building the tubes. The tubes are expensive, okay? I'm just gonna say. And Bunta, I'm doing something cool with the tubes that you might want to be a part of. You know what that is? I want to tube into the void. I want to do 2 things. I want to tube all the way out into the void, and then I want to also build an observatory there on the edge of the void, and then I want to also build a tube above the void in the air to see if the critter can get us in the sky. Because for all I know, it can fly. I'm assuming it can fly. I'm assuming it has all the powers that it needs to make our life a living hell. I forgot what this means. I just remember that it was funny to me. That's pretty good. I like that one. I don't remember anyone. That's right! Blade lead! Thank you! The food lead. The lead food. Also, I have no idea. I may or may not. You have to remind me. I guess that'd be a no then. My apology. What the heck is that weird warp that just came through the thing? I have a very bad memory. You're right, I will hydrate. Bunta, why are you like this? Das Assembly. I'm probably saying that poorly, but you know. Ah, yes. The man pushing a giant freaking submersible around like it weighs nothing. You're a fish! Alright. If I recall correctly, the tube is directly up here for the tube expansion. Woo! We're actually really close! I didn't realize how close we were! This is perfect! What do you want, Gustav?
Welcome aboard.
Alright, now it should be connected. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. That's 12, 12, 12. That'd be 36.
Welcome aboard.
Wait, 36 plus 16. Yeah, that'd be 52. That's exactly 52. Okay, cool, it worked. She gets nothing, and neither does Gustav. Also, the cam for the doggos is wrong. There we go. What? What do you want, chocolate? What do you want, Gustav? You know what? Fine. You guys get a Peeps for free right now, okay? You one. One apiece. One bone. One Peeps bone. One milk bone that's flavored like a marshmallow. Hey. Hey. Whoop. Bunta, I need your help with this. You have to help build the tubes. I need you to help build the tubes. I'm scared. I can't do it alone. I can't tube far enough. I mostly need your help also to gather titanium. To be genuine with you, I could really use your help gathering titanium. Wait, if we can't make vertical tubes, go up and down without making a giant building. Have they just not implemented that? I guess we're gonna have to make square rooms vertically. which is gonna be really expensive. Oh, you're talking about isolation. I love Alien Isolation. Yeah, that dude's a dick. That xenomorph's a dick. After a while, he learns so much that he just is like constantly on top of you, and it can be a real pain. I'm gonna die. What kind of easy meals? For those of you who remember that I do garden-related garden things. Get back here, food!
Oxygen.
I'm about to suffocate.
Welcome aboard.
I picked up these today. You see this? You see these things? I have 10 of them. You know what they are? They're avocado seeds. I was like, we use avocados at work. These are seeds. Avocado seeds. I'm gonna try and get some saplings going. And then regret all of my decisions. Look at this horrible, horrible tunnel. I don't like it. One time scared. It's really just gonna be one long, obnoxious tube that really leads to nothing but the bases. Oh yeah, no, I don't expect anything out of it. I just wanted to try growing it. I was like, seeds. I could easily get a ton of free seeds. I might as well try, you know? It'd be fun. Bunty, you don't get a depth module. You haven't earned the right. Tubes, glorious tubes, building all the tubes. I need to plant them soon. What the hell? I'm running out of titanium. We have to go mining. Walking back through this tube is gonna be awful. I already used most of the titanium mine. Also, titanium mine still requires effort and constantly moving supplies back and forth. I wonder if these bases can even be interconnected properly. Wait, I'm gonna look up if we get vertical tubes. I don't think that we have tubes. So right now, all we have is all we have is the ability to build the buildings. We can't build vertical tubes yet. I'm assuming, like in the other two games, they're probably, or maybe they hate us. They could hate us. I wouldn't blame them for hating us. Oh, this is hard. This is spooky. It turned into a horror game. Someone mod like base invading alien monsters into the environment. We make horrid, terrifying creatures. I'll build a tube maze, and then it can be running from those the entire time. This is not a place I would ever want to be trapped in. I don't like what I just saw there, sticking through the wall. I think that was one of those weird little electro jellyfish. This bioreactor's facing the wrong way, and that upsets me to no end. You have no idea how much this hurts my soul. I don't have enough. Really don't have enough for a window. But I could put these here and just use them for that right now. I would use the term playing with someone loosely. Bunta's over there just being nothing but a nuisance instead of helping me. Gotta go down here, collect all the titanium myself, because Bunta refuses to help. They're just down there building a goon cave. What the heck are you? Can you be scanned? These are like weird little like spider trilobite thingies. I don't like them. That's pretty loud.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. He's out there being a nuisance. Probably pissing off Leviathans. Is Squiddles angry again? Is McSquiddles upset? The titanium mine only works so well, Bunta.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have no idea where the hauler thing is. Oh, look at this abomination of a tube. This is horrid. This is a horrid decision. Oh, lovely. Indeed. Lovely, 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 lovely. See, the terrible thing here is this has to go out in open water. Like, so we've got to send this all out in open water. Once we inevitably reach where we're close to the main base area, the only way to interconnect the main base to this is I'm going to have to move and place all the other structuring where it needs to go. I'm gonna have to remove everything, place it where it needs to go, and then just like do that each and singular piece that we have for the base. Look, I don't know what's making those growly noises, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. Whatever it is, I'm gonna pretend it's not there. I'm gonna be out here in the ocean, vulnerable, vulnerably swimming. This is fine. Don't worry about it. No, I'm ignoring you, Bunta. You're not helping. You don't want to be a part of the glory that is the tube, and I can't have that. I feel like I should probably start changing the length of these. Oh, never mind. It's just short or long. Okay, I guess. Why can't I prefabricate where I want the base to go? That's no fun. I'm gonna have to go to the titanium mine, load up as much as I can inside this gigantic tube, and then construct from there. I don't like that. I don't like what you're telling me right now. That sounds awful, and I don't want to be anywhere near it. No! I have never played Rocket League. Guys, you hear that cracking in the distance?
Welcome aboard.
You hear that nightmare that's just like out there somewhere doing Kraken things? I don't like that. Have I mentioned that before? Have I mentioned how horrified and disgusted I am by the Kraken that's out here waiting to rip me to pieces? He's there, doing things and scaring me, and I don't like it. Ow! I took 1 damage. I really don't know what that beeping noise means. I can only assume it means that it knows where I am. I guess I'll take that. But yeah, I've never played Rocket League. Like, ever. Never touched it. I remember when it was like hugely popular for a very long time, but I never actually played it in any manner.
Welcome aboard.
Bunta, this titanium mine now has copper in it. Oh, it's making a comeback? That's cool. Ow! It's copper. Is there another layer to this mine? Bunta, I may need to use the troll thing, the troll metal, the trollium, the trubaldizim, the metal thing, the stuff, that metal stuff that I have. Building more metal, and we're gonna have to probably make that and turn it into A titanium fabricator. I feel like I'm swimming closer to my death. Mr. Kraken, can you leave me alone? Why are you so angry and upset? I've done literally nothing to you. Don't whisper at me like that! Oh, there he is! You are a lot closer than I feel like you should be. You hear me? Get out! Go away! You horrid, disgusting creature. How bad do I want this quartz? How much of my life am I willing to risk for that quartz? None. I don't want the quartz that bad. The Kraken can have it. I'm going somewhere else. I'll find quartz somewhere else. He does. Always. Bunta, we never found the final piece to the hauler thing. You know, that kind of sucks. That's kind of upsetting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I don't think there's any titanium down here. Yeah, no. Hey, little buddy, how you doing? You having a good day swimming around in here being a nuisance? Ah! I like how those weird little like rock formations just launch you. They're like a kinetic booster. They just slingshot you forward. Well, Bunta, we do have one problem. The mine seems to be running very, very low on materials. So that means that means bad things. That means we don't have enough titanium anymore. We need more titanium. I need you to come here and mine titanium. I need you to mine titanium in other areas and bring said mined titanium to me. It's required and necessary that you bring me that titanium. I've got to finish this tube. You don't understand. I am sad.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need titanium and he won't help me get titanium. He's being hateful. There's a Kraken out there and other horrors in the ocean. And he won't help me get them. He won't help me get the titanium. Maybe more of the scrap metal is spawned. That'd be pretty helpful at this point in time. You marked it, but did you make sure that there was... Did you make sure to get the titanium? I've got to recharge my battery. We're at 17%. Incidentally, I need to recharge my tools too, so... You're a liar. I'm just gonna leave those in there for a second. Do we have any extra titanium here? Oh! Taking all the titanium. Nah.
Welcome aboard.
Bunta, you don't understand. It's so close, I can see it. I can see the base. I can see the base from here. It is right there. We could connect him right now. We could connect it right now. It'd be perfect. But you have to argue with me and not help with the titanium.
Welcome aboard.
Look, Bunta, Goon Caves come and go. Titanium is forever. I need more titanium. Oh, that's right. I'm waiting for my batteries. We have lead food and water. We have lead and water. You know, the good stuff, the high quality ingredients. That recharges so fast. Exactly. We have lead and water. It's kind of crazy that that sugar of Saturn thing is actually real. Is that the noise you're going to continue to make? Is this what you think you should do? This is horrid. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of what I'm doing right now. This tube, I feel, will not protect me from the horrors of the deep. Like, and genuinely speaking, it will likely result in my horrid demise. Everything's horrid right now. In such a horrid manner. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Bunta, think of it this way. If you help me with this, we could casually walk our way from one base to the next without worrying about anything. The tadpole part's in? Are you talking about the hauler? I'm not sure where I found the hauler. I found one of the pieces was way at the bottom where we found the You remember the area where I found that material? Am I moving forward? Am I hallucinating? I swear that I just pushed forward slowly for a second there. I'm fried, cooked, ruined. I'm a ruined titanium goblin. I'm zooming in. I don't recall doing that. The very last area that we went to that had the troll metal stuff in it, and then the other one, I can't remember where I found it at all. It was just somewhere. Oh, it was underneath us, remember? The hauler chassis was underneath us. Ow, 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 ow. It shot me through the sea moth. I'm telling you, those enamel darts are lethal. What, Choco? Ow. What? 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 I need to let you outside, Choco. You went outside real quick? You didn't get to go out earlier, that's right. Underneath our base, the main base that you were at earlier, that's where the first piece was. The second piece I found was way down there in the area with the second Kraken. And then I don't know where the third piece would be, but we're just missing one piece. And if we can get the hauler fragment, we're good to go. But I'm gonna let the dogs out real fast here. Did he get mice from my wrist? Okay, sorry. Well, no, there was one. The second part is the one that I got from the Kraken. I'll be a little in and out for a bit. They're still outside, but I wanna keep a watch on them about stuff. Make sure they don't get into any shenanigans. I needed to recharge the tadpole anyway. So tadpole recharge. You got 6 eggs? Dang, dude. Or hoarding. If I wouldn't drown, I could just sit in the water for eternity because, you know, I can turn invisible. Yeah, so the second Kraken has a thing near it. And I scanned that one. The first piece that I found was underneath this base. And the third piece, I just don't know where it's at. It might be in the open fields underneath the first Kraken. I have no idea. To be fair, though, Bunta and I have explored a good amount of underneath that Kraken, and I don't think I've seen anything under there. Look, I did press a button. Now what? Yeah. No. Well, I mean, it is very early access. They gave us quite a bit more than I expected for the first early access release. They did. They did a lot. That's kind of surprising. All right, the giant rats are recontained. That's a good one. I actually really like this one. It's very soft. And it's like the squishmallow things. Titanium. That's right. It's just a normal way to drink water, guys. Don't worry about it. Look how close that is! Look how ridiculously close that is! I only need to go out like maybe 3 more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Are you playing with the Kraken? Did you end up luring the Kraken over here? He feels like getting beeped this far in. Everything sounds so horrifying. Even the completely harmless stuff sounds horrifying. All right, now it's got to go down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, go do your thing. No worries. That's expensive. You left supplies. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and find a little more titanium at the mine. There's got to be at least like 4 or 5 nodes left, right? I forgot I was building windows. Microsoft? No, we're building windows. So our eye holes can be used to see outside into the void. The Kraken doesn't like windows. Like, I get it. The Kraken does not like windows. But that doesn't mean that it gets to tell us we're not allowed to have windows. I don't appreciate that. There's just one chunk of copper in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The Kraken prefers Linux. I could see it. You just see the Kraken and it's 4 tentacles and it's running 2 different like freaking phones at the same time. You think it runs Apple or Samsung? What if it's got a Google phone? A pear pod? Nah, it's got an Altera phone. Little did we know Altera's already been here. And they delivered phone technology to the sea life. That is a lot of squids. A lot of squids that I'm literally not allowed to fight back against.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ow. I don't know what I would do with that much silver. I don't feel like we have a use for like all that silver, do we? Bunta. We need more resources. Specifically because I forgot we haven't built the 2 from the Shallows base yet either. I don't know why I thought I could just drive on in.
Welcome aboard.
Never! I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to get into the files and mess with the XML like I wanted to. I need to get the XML finished up so that you guys have a little bit more tools to play around with, and then once I do that, then I've got like maybe one more stream and then some off-stream grind to prep myself up, and then it's all about finding a good day to run the ends when I die stream. I've got to get to work on that though. You are right. I don't like this tube. I'm regretting making this tube. This is a very long tube. It just takes a while to get into those XML files. I don't know what, I don't even know what level my character is. If I'm level, I think I'm like level 30 or something like that, wasn't I? And I've already got a decent amount of power, so hitting 50 should probably be a good balance. What am I looking at? What is that symbol down there? Beep. Bunto, look, we can ping! Bunto, we have pings! I didn't know we had this. I don't know what you're playing on, but for me, it's V. This is horrendous. This is a monstrosity. This is the worst thing I've ever built. That's a little better. Ah, yes, the glowy lights that look like eyes. Hi, Bunta! I see you down there in the water! You're really not that far away, you know that? This is pretty close. This is pretty close, I'm just saying. Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? Why am I making these things? What benefit do I gain from this? What are you doing out there, making those noises? Stop. You might need to get some protein shakes if you can. Help a little bit, you know? You have a large variety of good stuff. That's why the shakes, they don't take any space. I'm mad about this. This is horrible. This is terrifying. This is uncomfortable. It's horrible. It's terrifying. There's critters probably watching me, waiting for an opportunity to rip my face off. You know, dude, a hot fudge shake would be. Oh! Hold on, we gotta see what it costs first. I figured it'd be between here and there. Three enameled glass, strontium, titanium ingots, and a dedicated core. That's kind of expensive. We're gonna have to get some stuff going, dude. Oh, hold on. Unpin, pin that. So I'll know what to get. Don't worry, Bunta. I'll be there in a fortnight. The whole fortnight. I've got to walk the 2 weeks all the way back to my my tadpole. Just call it a sea moth. They should have just gave us the sea moth back. They keep trying to make, like, you got the sea moth, then we went to the sea truck, now we have the tadpole. Just give me a modifiable sea moth. There's no reason for any of this shenanigans. Give me a modifiable sea moth. I don't care for the truck at all, honestly. You know, I guess the best thing that they could do is if they're gonna constantly make all these vehicles, just give us the option to use whatever one we want. They all have their own advantages and disadvantages, you know what I mean? Like, the sea moth is fast and maneuverable, but has the least ability to be modified. The sea truck is slower, but can become faster and requires it requires a lot of modification and stuff like that to really amplify itself. And then the tadpole here is a jack of all trades that the modifications completely change what it does. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can make it faster.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I like how the Kraken always seems to be 5 feet away from me.
Seek fresh water intake.
Seek fresh water intake! I might not. Don't worry, Bunta, I'm on the way. I can follow the tube almost all the way home. Isn't that cool? I made us a home travel tube. This needs to go down like 5, 6 more. Look, I'm just saying, if you get a 20+ long truck, I can't justify ever helping you again.
Welcome aboard.
When a Leviathan rips it to pieces because it's too long. Alright. We need enameled glass, strontium ingots. We need more Celestine. Bunta. What'd you do with all the Celestine? Enameled glass. 3 glass. Dedicated core. We need 1 strong acid. And... what is going on down there, man? Just 1 strong acid. You're not allowed to sleep.
Intake.
Welcome
No
aboard.
one's allowed to sleep. We go out there, we hunt things down, and then we probably die by getting eaten. These are the rules that we live by. By doing anything else, you're going against the rules, Bunta. Take some troll light. Troll light.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Captain. Every time. Can't butter me up by calling me Captain. I think that was the exact amount we needed, but I'm gonna do that. A little bit more. I'm waiting for the Kraken to like pull a Reaper Leviathan on me, you know? You remember the Reaper Leviathan doing Reaper Leviathan things, Bunta? Where it had zero audio sometimes out of nowhere and would just absolutely murder your face. So yeah, when the tube is done, what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to completely rebuild the bases from wherever we end up having everything done. And that's gonna be the best we could do to balance things out. And then all the bases can be interconnected. And we'll have one gigantic base. At least we can get full refunds without losing anything, you know what I mean? That's pretty nice. Your goon cave is gonna cost 5 times the resources as everything else.
Welcome aboard.
At least until we get vertical tubes. When we get vertical tubes, it's probably gonna be a lot cheaper. We can go back and fix the things that are, because the biggest problem that's gonna cost us is that we have to spend so much of our resources building, what's it called? So much of our resources goes into building the little like actual like square structure housing things, because they're practically useless outside of that, because we're just using them to extend the tubes. Yeah, why not? I'll do it with this recipe. I mean, that's not that bad though. Keep in mind, I did this tube relatively quickly, and this was like, how far was this? I believe this particular area was like at least 600 away. The problem with the Goon Cave is it's vertical. That's the biggest issue there. You upset it. You upset the fish and you upset its people, and it got mad at you. What do you want it to do? Not be upset with you? You brought that upon yourself by being a fish hater. I don't know. As soon as that acid's ready, I think we've got most of what we need. Let's see. Bunta, I regret to inform you we need 4 titanium. Ingots, that is. We need 4 titanium ingots. Let me clarify.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look, I ain't finding whichever box has the titanium in it. I'm just gonna be honest with you right there.
Welcome aboard.
At that point, I might as well hunt more down. But first, I gotta empty this inventory full of garbage. Where's the other? There's one. Okay, that's 3 glass, 3 strontium ingots, the dedicated core, and then it's just 4 titanium ingots.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna go down and find some more anyway. Why not? It can't hurt us to have more titanium, right? You know, more titanium that's gonna last 5 minutes. Ow! 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 I'm in a hole in the floor. There's nothing in here. What is this hellscape? Stop it! Oh, this is full of gold and sulfur. Arguably also pretty useful, but not what we need right now. That's open water. That's just open water. I don't like that. That deep silver mine could be useful. There might be some titanium down there too. Ow! Oh, it's the turbine! Is this what you were complaining about earlier? Is this what was annoying you noise-wise? Ow! Because I definitely didn't turn that back on. I 100% did not turn that back on. There's no evidence. You can't prove that I did it. Why is it still yellow over here?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is Goon Cave. What do you mean? This is more Celestine. Ah! Yeah, it's his evil lair. Don't worry, Bunta, I'm on the way back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Woohoo! That's a wall. Exactly. What did you think he meant? This giant pulsating power turbine device, I don't know how I feel about it. Why did you do this, Bunta? Why did you return this thing on? Why did you fix this? Why would you do that? Why didn't you just leave it off? The decisions you make on your free time. Because of the light from the sun, I can see the slightest bit of the tube. Do you see that? That's awesome. No, the tunnel of doom and despair is it's getting there. It's not quite done though. We're trying to connect to this main base area, and then we also have to connect it to the Shallows base. It's gonna take a while.
Welcome aboard.
Dude. Dude. If you need copper, there should be a bunch of copper in the other thing too. In the one thingamabobble doodle. The tube. wasting all our materials making lights of all things. No one wants lights. We want to live in an abysmal dark pit with only lights by the doorways. It's fine. It's like it's 70 or something, right? It's a 67, it's fine.
Welcome aboard.
No, you don't, Bunta! Bunta, if you start doing this right now, I'm gonna kick you out of the world. Look how disgusting your arm moves when you do that. There's like 3 frames of animation to it. It's that fast. It's just like... That's awesome. It looks smoother from the player perspective, but when you see the actual animation, it's very just like instantaneous. Ow. Bunta, stop wasting our resources on random things. Bunta, the 15th sea moth that we have is in the way.
Welcome aboard.
Nah, we don't do that here. Yo, there it is! And let's see what this does. Got it, it's hooked up. All right. What one is this one? What is it storage-wise? Oh my, holy crap! It's got a huge double pod setup, I think it's got 2 of them. There's also seats. We can ride in style, Bunta. We can ride in style. Although this thing is slower than the slug. What tadpole is this? This is... Hold on. Signals. Calm down. I'm giving it a name. It's Holly Wally. Why does why does the chassis have its own marker? Bunta, you know you can connect and disconnect them, right? You just have to jump in there and I think you hold a button and it'll connect and disconnect it. That thing is so slow. So disgustingly slow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
This is what you get for working on a goon cave instead of helping me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yo, look at that fish! God, you're hideous, you know that? What do you mean? I can just cheat the game and get it back. Also, I'm not even at the base anymore. That's you said you needed copper, right? Copper, titanium, copper. Lead. Well, we gotta get these bases interconnected, because then we can just load materials into wherever we want, and they're automatically gonna be conveyed to wherever we need them, you know? Because I have quartz and stuff like that in the titanium mine. It's just, yeah, there's not enough. There's not enough stuff that we can do right now. It's the Kraken. It's whining. It's upset me. He's like, bruh. I would love if it just came up to me and that's all it did. Instead of killing me, it just grabbed me and then he's like, bruh. And then he lets me go. Well, we have a full box of copper over here. A little more than that, actually. But all the titanium boxes are sadly bare.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's not enough titanium in this game. Check the moon pool.
Welcome aboard.
I did play Slime Rancher. I don't know what updates they've had since I played last, but I did play Slime Rancher too. I haven't played in a good while though. I might pick that one back up. As for next stream, I don't even know when my next stream's gonna be, to be honest with you. That really depends on work.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. That's Capper. Hey, big guy, how you doing? He came by to run into my, ow! My Seamoth at one point. Like, he just came in and he just started bumping it for no reason. That dude doesn't even aggro. He somehow ended up exactly where he needed to be a nuisance. And was just there, existing for a little bit. What, stream one thing? Are you talking about streaming the wedding? I was gonna stream it for you guys. I don't have a thing set up for it. Weeby, I need you to make me a thumbnail. Make it as hard as possible. Why are you making me do this?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why would you do this to me, Weeby? Oh, there's so much titanium. You've been hyping me up to the people in the saucer. Why? I feel like you keep saying, oh, I'm like you. Like you, both of us are antisocial. We don't want to talk to the randos. And I feel like you've secretly been talking to every rando you can and talking about me for some reason. That's part of the plan, Bunta. We want a tube into the death zone, where we're gonna die horribly. Well, I'm gonna die horribly. They're gonna ignore you for some reason. Or maybe that was a one-time thing. You never know. Maybe they just gave you a one-time pass. Like, you know what? This one, he's cool. He's cool for now.
Captain.
We'll eat him later, though. I mean, if you're not afraid of getting out of your thing, you can go invisible. You could use the chameleon thing. Is that, where is the thingamabobble? Where'd that titanium mine I was in go? It wasn't over here, was it? No, it was down. It was down a good ways. There's some titanium. What time is it? I've got like 20 minutes. I know this is a shorter stream, but we'll be back. Probably. Potentially. I'm just gonna need some time to set it up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Those random people and those random golden saucer people in Final Fantasy are gonna be like, this guy stinks! Like that fish from, you know, SpongeBob. Do we want more silver? Where's my ship? There it is. I need to stop losing track of everything I have.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have no idea where that beautiful, beautiful diamond mine, titanium, there, that's just some copper. Exactly. They're all gonna turn into that fish for exactly 5 seconds just to utter that line. Ooh. Ah! Ow!
Welcome aboard.
There we go. I don't have a silver box. Titanium, that's titanium, that's titanium. Let's just put, I'm not organizing any of this properly. You guys notice that? I'm gonna rename this one for silver. That way it's slightly better than, that's not at all what I wanted to do. What do you mean? On both sides of what? Did you connect the two? I have, I don't think we need lead specifically right now. I have 10 lead available to me over here in the tube. So we have some lead. What we're gonna do with it, I have no idea, but you know, it's there. What's one big compartment? The tube? The tube is the glory of our majestic Subnautica engineering. This looks like a horror game. This looks like I would walk down this tube and then something would appear on the other end of it and start chasing me down. Some horrid, disgusting fish creature would start hunting me down, screaming and grunting at me and making other disgusting, horrid noises, and then inevitably it would catch me because there's no escape in the tube, and then it would rip me to pieces. Yeah, it's just a bunch of boxes that for some reason can sort stuff, and then there's just one interdimensional, there's one interdimensional storage cube. That's where all of our stuff goes. It's in this interdimensional storage cube. It's all just connected to this, and all these boxes just allow us to pick out whatever specific items we put into those. They're connected to it through some quantum mechanic nightmare. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, they're all connected by Bluetooth. That makes more sense.
Aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna try and find that titanium mine. Oh, there's a piece of titanium. If I can find that titanium mine, I can get another 20 titanium, go over there, and start building stuff. Well, it's not the mine. Ooh! They make some of the most, just like passive fish, make some of the most horrid noises. Some of the most disgustingly horrid noises that I've ever seen in my life. Ever heard. I'm not really seeing the noise. I'm not perceiving it that way. But you get what I mean. And you know those weird green fish that are like a ball with a couple tentacles on the sides and stuff like that? Those things sound like they're coming for your soul. And yet they're just... They're there? How you do what?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ow! This is fine. How do you see sound? That's called... That's... I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Arguably, you could. If you could somehow perceive the vibrations of the sound waves with your eyes. How you would do that and how disorienting it would be for the human brain, I have no idea. Oh, I'm going towards the wrong base. I thought Bunta was... I thought you were over here. I started trying to go to you and then I realized you were at the Shallows base. I ain't trying to get by Squid Man in the middle of the night. I'd rather not. That thing. It sounds like a nightmare, but it's completely harmless. See? Like a banshee or something. I am disgustingly close to this this thing. Stop. All of that feels unnecessary. Left, right, Reaper Leviathan. That's the vibe you gave me with that. What do you mean they're fine? Those guys are friendly. They're just there, kinda, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen them do anything violent towards anybody. They just exist. How am I gonna do this? I'm not a snack to that thing. It's a filter feeder. It doesn't know what snacks are. Only plankton. Now that thing wants to kill me. It definitely does. But for some reason, they don't scare me. I don't know why. I don't understand my brain. All I know is my brain is being a dick about it and says that thing's not scary, and I'm just gonna accept that. I got a lot of titanium. I hate what I'm doing right now. I want y'all to know this. Any number of hard things could happen to me out of nowhere.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why am I getting Leviathan music? Is that him? Bunch, are you pissing him off? Did you piss off the Leviathan? That sounds like it. What are you doing side-eyeing me for? What's going on? What you do? What you does? What you does, Bupper? What you do does? You know what? That's fair. She can have some marrow treats. I feel like you're over there dying, but you just made sure that you had enough to do that. You made sure that you had just enough time to do that and not get killed. Here's one. There's two. There you go. Now where's your brother? Hey. Hey, you. Hey. Come on. Gotta use them doggo legs. Exactly how Bunta did it. It's redeem tree. I feel like you've been watching more than long enough to accrue enough points to do it. Don't spoil them too much though, they're lazy. They're filthy, lazy rats. How is the ladder gonna work? I don't like that I keep hearing noises as if something dangerous Leviathan-wise is nearby. You're not a Leviathan! You're also barely a threat. You're actually infuriatingly bad at being a threat. It pisses me off. I'm calling that good. We're making the ladder. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sticks. Should be enough.
Welcome aboard.
I'm not how I feel about anything that's happening here anymore. UPS delivery. Are you just gonna drop a bunch of titanium into the tube? Can I? Oh, yeah. This is a lot of progress, guys. I feel like it'll probably just stop me when we get to the... Now! Oh, there we go. Woo! This must be the bottom. We did it! We're at the bottom now! Look at that! It's time to tube! Wee! That's a lot of ones. I like how it divided them into ones. The tree command's 150. I don't have food, but if you're anywhere near me, there should be food. This was such a disgustingly bad idea. You have to type in the command. It's exclamation mark redeem and then space treat. You're on Twitch. I don't think I have the link thing there. Forgot the command for that. There you go. Bunta, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call it here in like a minute. Because I gotta prep up. It worked? Let's see. You have... Oh, those are a different thing. So the bananas are a thing for a CloudBot thing. Those aren't the same thing as your Twitch channel points. Those are completely different. I will feed the rats though. I'll give them another treat. It's fine. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah. No. Okay. Gustav! Who's the vine? You. Gustav. Hey. Every single time I just go around the corner, I scream at him until he like looks at me, and then I show him the treat and he immediately is like, what? That's not a me question. That's a you question. Again, that's it really depends on what you want to do. Like, there's niches for every single game, pretty much. Like, you can do content for pretty much any game. I mean, just I would say pick something you'd be more consistent with. I play a lot of variety of games and stuff like that. I think that's a detriment in this day and age. It feels like people want to watch the same game over and over again. They want a consistent thing with that. So if you're gonna do that, I don't know if you're really into Rocket League. Maybe start streaming Rocket League. There you go. That's not a bad option. Like I said, Rocket League was huge for a while. So it might be big again. No, I mean, if you're an athlete and everything like that too, if you're like, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, once you get a large fan base that's willing to watch your stuff just because of you, then variety's really good, because then you can give people a large amount of things to keep them interested and a lot more fun and stuff like that. When you're just starting out, being super consistent with what you do, picking a thing like that. Also, if you don't have a ton of time to dedicate to streaming, as much as I hate to say that, that's a huge negative too. It kind of sucks, but the landscape for content creation has changed to the point to where people just kind of want you to be able to consistently stream, to always be a factor there and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to put you off it at all. Honestly, I encourage more people to stream. I think it's a lot more fun when we have a lot of people doing it and a lot of different people and a lot of different perspectives and stuff like that to watch. So just realize that it may be hard to get started, and it's not going to be something that happens overnight unless you get really, really lucky. I can hear the door. I'm so close. Bunta, I made it. We're here. We're here, Bunta. We did it. We did it, Bunta. Now we just have to somehow get this all the way down there, and we're good. Then we'll have to rebuild that entire base from scratch. And I have to walk 50 miles back to get out of here. Just want you to know that. Yeah, it's very hard to get big. I'd probably be a lot bigger if I had been more consistent with some of the stuff I was doing, though. I've had a lot of things get in the way.
Seek fresh water intake.
Shut up. AI trying to tell me to drink water. This is miserable. I love it. There we go. And that, my friends, is how you build vertically in this game. You'll never see Fire Emblem. I used 90% of that like already. Hey, look, a fin.
Seek caloric intake.
Yo! We can actually use this tube, Bunta, to harvest from the thingamabobble doodles. They drop by every once in a while. Look at the majesty. Don't ask me why my brain isn't doing things. As much as I would love to continue building the structure, I have preparations to make now. Bunta, get somewhere safe. Let me know when you're ready. There's like a demon out there screaming. You good to go? Oh yeah, I need food and water real fast. We gotta make more food and water. Really bad. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for the night. Redeem timeout. What? Your timeout is me ending the stream. Oh, that's fair. We can't make big meals with that. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I've got to prep up for something else. I may stream again here in a little bit. Depends on the situation. Just heads up on that. So, thank you all very much for watching. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't catch anything on fire. We will continue the tube at a later date.
He needs
Probably
some
in the near
milk.
future. Take care. Ban out. I'm being abused. Help. Okay, bye guys.